Take my second trade for the day. It's either going to be on gold or Euro USD, but gold is more certain. This is what I'm saying. So at work right now, and if you look very well, price has gotten to my internal range liquidity. One thing that I'm waiting out for now is to see how this 15-minute candle is going to close. If it closes the way I want it to close, then I'm going to enter in for a sell somewhere. Then I'm going to target this low right here. I'm at work, I'm in this trade right now, and I want to see how it's going to go. I hope it goes well, but if it doesn't go well, it's okay. It's okay. It's actually the second trading day of the week. Today's Tuesday, and on Monday I took 2 trades on gold, and those trades hit stop loss. Now I know exactly why those trades hit stop loss. However, what I want to see on the 4 hours time frame, which I'm going to illustrate it on this in this video, actually showed up on the trade. Like, I actually saw it. It was going in for a sell, right? Then I saw everything on the 15 minutes, which is my entry time frame. I saw that the things that I want to see as well on that time frame. Then when I took the trade, it took me out. On the first trade, I felt so bad. I was like, I've been waiting on this since Friday, because the market, before the market opened, right? So I'm waiting on this since Friday. Now that it's happening, I'm hitting stop loss, considering the fact that I'm not having such a good health condition right now. So everything was just playing in my head. Now let me show you guys exactly what I wanted to see and what I saw. Okay, so this is my 15-minute entry confirmation, and if you can see, this is the trade here. I actually marked the zone looking out to sell from here. Now let's go to the 4 hours, so I show you what I saw on the 4 hours time frame. Remember that I trade internal range, external range, and I add CRT. Now if we look critically here, price, the market created a CRT pattern here, which I marked here. Now I was expecting for this candle to start somewhere here. It didn't. So that is why when I was going to the 15-minute time frame, I saw this liquidity sweep here, this change of character, and this fair value gap. So automatically I knew that it was going to enter and it was going to sell. But if you look at the daily time frame, let's go to the daily, you're going to notice that the daily time frame is pretty bullish. We are still on a bullish trend on the daily, so that is why I think we are going to buy onto this level here. Now there is no need for me to be able to have looked for a sell. Right now there is another one again that I took another sell, and the same thing happened. I saw another CRT formation, which is bearish. Then I was looking like, okay, from here I'm going to sell. It's actually here, this trade here. And if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you're going to see the reason why I took this particular sell, which is here. Another liquidity sweep, change in character, fair value gap. So I was looking at, okay, I'm going to sell from here, but that did not happen. Price took me out. Those are the 2 trades that I took on gold, and I didn't feel too bad. The thing is, I didn't start risking like 1% as I said I was going to. I think I am down like 0.45% on this account right now. Then currently I have seen a trade on Euro USD, and if this trade on Euro USD goes well, then that is going to be a good thing. And the trade on Euro USD, I'm going to analyze it with you guys, and we're going to see exactly why I am taking this trade on Euro USD. This is my trade on Euro USD currently. There is a liquidity sweep, changing character, and there's a fair value gap. So price has not tapped me in yet, but let's talk about why I am taking this trade on Euro USD. Now on Euro USD, we are bullish on the 4 hours time frame. Then price got to our internal range liquidity, which is here. If I want to mark that out, we are going to have our internal range liquidity, which is from here to here. So what happened? The market actually created a CRT formation here. After creating the CRT formation, we have this fair value gap again, but that is not what I want to see. After it created the CRT formation, we kind of like dropped to the 15 minutes time frame to see what we are looking for. On the 15 minutes, we have a liquidity sweep, a change in character. Then I'm expecting for price to take me along from here, and I've risked. This is one trade where I am risking 1% of my account because I am so sure about what I want to see in this market, and every confluence is moving along. I am bullish on Euro USD. I have seen my CRT formation, the 4 hours time frame, and also I have seen my liquidity sweep changing character and fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. So I'm taking this trade risking a 1% of my account, and we are targeting a 1:4, but my first TP is going to be a 1:2. The moment I hit a 1:2, I'm going to close the first trade, then I'm going to break even for the other trade to run. Now remember that I'm trading funded next. I'm really sick right now. I'm trading funded next. I don't know if they allow swing trades. I think I need to carry out more information about that. But this trade is definitely going to be a swing because I'm targeting overall, I'm targeting the daily high, which is 1.91, something like that. So we are going to see how this trade is going to go, and I'm going to give you guys an update the moment it stab me in, and the moment I hit stop loss or TP, whatever it is. Honestly, this market today is really stressing me. When I say it's stressing me, it's stressing me. Currently, price has left my entry. The entry that I had, price has skipped that entry, and it's moving to my direction. Now, I don't know what to do. I don't want to chase this market. I just want to like understand exactly what happened. So let's go to the chart together, and we are going to see what is happening right now. So here we are on the 4 hours time frame, right? And on the 4 hours we have this fair value gap right here. That's my internal range liquidity that we have. Now that we have this internal range liquidity, we had a CRT formation. We had a CRT formation here. That is it. This is our CRT low here, and this is our CRT high here. So what does that mean? It means that we should be looking out to buy. So if I go to the 15 minutes, I will not see a reason to buy, at least not yet. So there is this internal range fair value gap that is somewhere here. Price has tapped into it already. So I'm going to set an entry here, stop loss below. I'm going to enter this trade. Entry is going to be here, stop loss is going to be TP is going to be at this high, stop loss is going to be here. That is a 1:2.4, which is not bad. So I'm going to set it up now, and we are going to come back to it and see how it goes. Either this market is playing with me, or I'm the one that is joking. Now there is this trade that I'm in right now, and it's currently at a loss. Did I see every confluence? Yes. Did I follow my plan? Yes. So however it goes, I cannot do anything. So yeah, let's see how it's going to go. But currently it's in a drawdown. We're hoping that we get out of drawdown and we hit TP, at least on this one, please.
So I think I'm being too productive for my own good. Is it better to live a life that is disciplined, a life that is full of achievement, a life that is full of suffering, pushing yourself, or is it better to live a life where your heart is at ease? And I'm sitting here after
I don't even want to complain anymore because it's like If there's one thing that I've heard a lot in this space, is that you are not your losses, which is very true. You are not your losses. Your losses are not a reflection of who you are. Your losses are literally just the mistakes that you made. But what happened when you are looking out for those mistakes that you made and you can barely even see the mistakes? What is it going to look like? Because I think since this year started, I have taken multiple trades, and all these trades, I'm talking about my heart is beating so fast. All these trades, I think I've taken 2 trades, I think 3. All these trades actually hits stop loss. Imagine starting the year and your 2 trades are hitting stop loss. Yes, I am not my losses don't define me. But what happens when you are trying to ask yourself, but you actually follow the trading plan? I know people are going to say things like, the moment you follow your trading plan, you should be okay. That is true. But is that actually how it is in reality? Because in reality, that is not how I feel. I have been asking myself since I started trading today, things like, is there something I need to change? Is there something I need to fix? Is there something I need to adjust? Is there something I need to do? And out of all the questions that I've been asking myself, I don't have answers. To be very honest, there is no actual answers to this question. And it's not like I am thinking of giving up. If there is one thing I've been telling myself since last year, and I'm taking it into this year, is that it must work out. I'm not even asking for permission. I'm not even like, oh, is it going to work out or not? No, it has to work out. The reason why I'm saying that is because in as much as I am taking losses, in as much as things are not actually going the way I want them to go right now, because there's a particular way I want things to go, and I think I am trying to control things. Meanwhile, I should just let go and just do my path. Basically, let go, do my path, and whatever is going to happen should happen, right? But the reality is not always like that. We receive a lot of advice, especially when you're on social media. The way my social media feed, especially Instagram, is right now, is mostly about personal growth, self-development, and all these good things, which I really like. But there's also something about over-consuming personal development and self-development and personal growth content that makes your brain feels too heavy at some point. And that is exactly how I feel right now. That is why in my day-to-day, I take out time to be away from the chat for a while to actually reflect and see how things are going to go. I'm currently on this trade on Euro USD, which went in drawdown. I think I had 2 entries and I'm risking 0.5% of my account on this particular trade. There's an entry that I was looking forward to, but price didn't get me there, and it's okay. Is there anything I can do about it? No. Currently I am looking out for a buy, and I'm actually in this buy trade. The first entry is in a drawdown, and the second one is in profits. Not a big profits like that, but at the end of the day, I want to go out of the drawdown that I'm currently in. I am in like 0.45% drawdown of my account. If I get out of that drawdown, then moving tomorrow, I'm going to be taking trades and I'm risking 1%. However it goes, it turns out it's okay. I have $800. I am targeting $800 profit. I'm trading a 10,000 prop firm account right now. And if there's one thing I want to say, is that this thing is coming out from the deepest part of my heart, is that this is literally the reality of trading. Trading is not what we see on social media. And I will really want to come back to these videos few months from now and look at how far I have come and realize that these are the steps that I took in order to get to where I am going to. I think we have a lot of content online, but barely do we see people who are actually showing us how exactly the trading industry can be, or the trading job or the trading career is like. That is why when you hit stop loss on a trade, there are people who are going to say things like, oh, that means you're not really a good trader. Or when you have a bad trading day, there are people who want to correct you, or there are people who will tell you, oh, that means you're not as good as this person. Failing to understand that that person had their own that had their own difficulties. People have different things that they experience in this trading industry, just that not everybody had the time or had the desire to like document and take people along with them on their journey. So as someone who is taking people along with me on my journey, I am just being honest about what is happening right now. And trust me, it is not cute. It is basically not cute, considering the fact that we are just starting a new year. And if I hit stop loss again today, I don't know how I'm going to feel, but it is what it is. Actually, what is going to happen in this market now is way out of my control. There is nothing I can do. There's basically nothing that I can do right now than just to look at what is going to happen. And as they say in French, que sera sera. So I think that the trade is actually moving currently and is moving to my direction. I want to share how it is right now with you guys so we can see how everything is moving accordingly. Now, I think I entered too early, but it's okay. We are in a good site. I'm not yet sure though, but let me share. So this is how it's going currently. I entered at 70.40 and price has been moving good so far. Anything can happen at this point because there is a fair value gap seated somewhere, but I don't want anything bad to happen at the same time. So my target on this trade is actually somewhere here. Overall TP is here, but 50% is somewhere here. I drop, I think 1:2. Overall the trade is 1:3, and TP1 is somewhere here and TP2 is here. So let's see how this is going to go. I'm just coming back from the gym. I could barely do anything because my body feels so weak, and at least I went, right? At least I showed up. So I'm going back home right now, and as for the trades, it hit stop loss. How do I feel? At some point when I was at the gym, though I managed to do something, I don't know, genuinely right now I don't know how I feel. Maybe I'll know how I feel when I get home, when I will sit with myself, but for now I genuinely don't know how I feel. It's been snowing for days. There's basically snow everywhere. In fact, let me go back home. Let me show you.